cool about bursting? Create a single report once. Disperse the contents to many users. They only get the part of the report relevant to them. It's extremely fast. Some limitations. Can only be used with list reports, and it doesn't support graphs. So today we'll cover setting up a report for bursting with a distribution list, running the burst report, setting up a distribution list with a database element, scheduling burst reports. Let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to open up our sales with state at the top here. So we're going to create a burst report for state sales to state managers, if you like. We've got our list, we've got our queries, and I've created an email distribution list. I've used SQL for this one, but if you've got a package that already has an email address list in it, you could just use that. So the idea here is that we're going to join from our sales list to our distribution list. So if you go up to the top left, File, Burst Options, this is where we do our join. So first we're going to tick this box that says Make it available for bursting. We're going to click our query, Sales. We're going to click State because that's what we're going to join on. We're going to add State as our label, which we'll come back to in a second. Then we're going to pick our email list, email address. We're going to make it's for email. And then we're going to join our two tables on State. And then we're going to click OK. That's basically how you set up a report for bursting. It's a pain, but it's kind of easy, and you only have to do it once, and it works really nice. So after you click More on the right-hand side, we want to select Run with Options. Now this bit up here, up the top right, Advanced Options, this took a while to find for me the first time. I don't know, it's the blonde moment. Just pick it, click, Run in the background, scroll down, and once you click Run in the background, you get these burst options. So we'll click that. We'll click Email as an option. And you'll notice in this screen that you've lost your email addresses. That's because it's going to use the burst options now. So we'll go ahead and give it a report name. This is what everyone in the burst list is going to get. We'll tick Attach the report. This just means they get an attachment rather than a link back to the database. You've got to make sure that the file is saved at the top as well. And then we click Run down the bottom here. Now, I always like to watch my reports the first time just to see what happens, reports errors, that type of thing. You can click Refresh up in the top right-hand corner in here. It gives you sort of a status update as you're going. Once it's complete, you'll notice down the bottom here it says Report Outputs will change from No to Yes. If you go ahead and click that, it'll show you the reports it actually created. As you can see here, there were 3 states worth of reports. It's gone and created a report for each state. This one's actually like a rep sales report, and it's distributed across each state. And as you can see, they've come through here to my Gmail account. I just pointed them all at a Gmail account for the purpose of this demo. Okay, so now let's just say we want to do an email address where we don't have an email list in the database. Go ahead and create a little query that's got state in it. And then we're going to drag a data item across. Now, if you're not familiar with case, it's kind of a cool way to say if something equals something, then set this value to another value. So we're going to go ahead and say, case when state equals New South Wales, set the email address to this. Go ahead and change these states to Queensland, Victoria, and Tas. You can also then go and change your email addresses. Now, if you want to get smart, you could do something in Excel where you populate values and then do like an ampersand to go ahead and make your strings if you've got a lot of email addresses. One warning about this though, keep your list relatively small. If you get to about 300-400 rows, this case statement doesn't seem to work. But for short addresses or like 100 email addresses, it works fine. So this is going to show you the email address we just created on the fly. You can see I've got the one little there set to my personal email address. And then we're going to go and create our burst option just the same way we did last time. It's going to see it as an email address now rather than a value. So we're going to say state, go through, do our grouping again. So this is going to group everything by state. Now we're going to do our email query, email address, and send as an email. And then we're going to join on state again. Click OK. And now we can go ahead and run our report again, just like we did last time. So we're going to save it, exit. Okay, here's our one from before. Now we're going to run with options again. So more, run with options, advanced options, run in the background, scroll down to burst report, send via email, put in our static report title, click OK, and now we'll go ahead and run this report. Don't worry about that little territory thing, that's just a personal grouping. It doesn't really affect it for the case of bursting. So click OK. Hit refresh a couple of times. And we're done. Now go into my Gmail account. This time I should only have 2 because there were 2 states that had sales. And as you can see, we've got 2 up the top here. Because the third one went to my personal email address. Okay, now we're going to look at scheduling our report. You can just do a straight schedule, but I like to create a job for all my work. So I'm going to create a job called state report or sales report. Click next. And then we're going to add the report we just created. Now you can add multiple here, so you could have 5 different jobs. If you already know about jobs, it's not a big deal. We're going to click this little pen. We're going to see advanced options. Click burst down the bottom here. Then we're going to set up our attached report again. Give the report a name. So if you've got multiple jobs in here, you need to do this for each job you've added to that list. And then we'll click OK. I might give it a default like a PDF. It's nice to get a little attachment. Click next. We'll save it at this time. Finish. And as you can see, we've created a little job here. We'll select that job. We're going to schedule this job. We'll make it a daily report. Give it a time, sometime nice early in the morning. This is for those people who have emails set and they get a little bing in the middle of the night. Okay, the job's now scheduled. As I said, if you want to go and add more tasks to this list, you can.